Thank you for putting me up, man. I appreciate it a lot. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you. Hopefully you're back for another visit.
Yeah, it'll be dope.
Driving through the old Irish countryside here. All right, day 4. Drove up from Newtonards up to Ballustruder on left-hand side of the road, which I'm going to be real. Okay, I was thinking about this on the way. I have very high like openness personality-wise, which is usually in a sense detrimental. But traveling, it's been like really good to me. So we'll be like driving on the left-hand side of the road and I'll be like, yeah, this is normal. You know what? I don't know how I did it any other way. I'm just like so used to it now. But it was cool. I got to drive through Belfast, which was a lot of traffic, and I'm like getting good at driving on the left-hand side. It was awesome. Got to do a little bit through the countryside. You can kind of see a bit of the countryside here. But anyway, I'm here at the Gobbins. Oh, I was talking to Tom yesterday about like, I'm exhausted. And this is day 4 of 23. Like 19 days left. And he was like, it's gonna fly by. And it is flying by. But it's also like, it's just so much to take in. Like everything is new, right? Every place I go, every person I meet, the language is different. Like everything is new. It's like being a kid again, where like, I don't know anything. And it's so cool. It's so freaking cool. This is amazing. Yeah, I'm fitting off. I'm fitting to have a proper walk here. It should be a belter good time. It's closed for 2 weeks. That's a bummer. Okay, but she said that there's a blackhead path that I can go to, which is kind of like the miniature Gobbins. So I'm here. I'm gonna go check it out. This is kind of what I was talking about yesterday. Like this is just a kind of empty lot for housing, and it's left unattended, and it's just covered in thorns and bushes and vines. It's like a jungle, but like just bushes and thorns and vines and stuff like that. But I mean the Irish countryside, like this is so cool. So beautiful. I wonder what it's like in Canada right now. Oh, blackberries, nice. Okay, I'm a little heartbroken that the Gobbins is closed, but it means I get to hang out in Ballustruder a bit, which is pretty cool. The whole like driving through the Irish countryside just makes me feel like I'm in the movie Waking Ned Divine. It's like all like that. All these small little villages, it's so green everywhere. So cool. Look at that area over there, so cool. So now, she said there's this black path. I'm gonna see if I can see a sign for it at least. I'm kind of scared to just drive around randomly. The roads here are very unforgiving. There's just like narrow roads deep into the country. So if you take a wrong turn, it kind of puts you in a pickle. See if I can scout it out a bit first here. Also, I bet if I can just find some Wi-Fi, I can probably just find a walking path somewhere around here that's cool. But there's no Wi-Fi here. Alright, well I've got no internet, so I've got no maps. And I'm in Ballustruder. Just trying to find something to do at this point. She mentioned there's a coastal walk, but it doesn't look like it's in walking distance. So, I don't know, man. I'm nervous to just drive around randomly, though. But I think I'll just walk around Ballustruder for a bit. See if I can find some signage. See if I can find some internet. See if I can find some Pokemon. I have the map downloaded to get to the Causeway, so I'll be okay in that way. But it was like quite a drive to get here, so I want to do something on the coast here. Well, I've walked around Ballustruder for about 30 minutes. I can't tell if this is the borough of Lairn within Ballustruder, or if it is just Ballustruder. Anyway, there's nothing here, so I'm hopping in my car and I'm gonna go try to find that Browns path. See if I can get a little coastal walk in. Oh my gosh, they have peonies in Ireland. It's kind of cool. So to go to Browns Bay, you have to drive up onto the peninsula, and I am not going to do that. I'm just going to cut my losses and head over to the Causeway. And I assume there's going to be lots of cool stuff to do with the Causeway, so I think I'll spend the day there. My map to the Causeway didn't download. Oh, this is going to be rough. Okay, I didn't go to the Causeway immediately. I was like, hey, wonder if I can just drive down and park by the Gobbins. Turns out you can't, but that's okay. I found Browns Bay. It's actually less far away than I thought. So I'm gonna have some breakfast and hike around the coast. This is so awesome and so beautiful. This is so sick. It's a cool consolatory prize for the Gobbins. There's this beautiful park here. Very, very beautiful. There's a guy fishing on that thing earlier. It looks like he like caught some stuff too, which was wild. This place is beautiful. This is so beautiful. It's so windy, but so beautiful. So neat. I'm so windy. If these hills could talk, they'd probably be like, "Aye, mate, look at me, I go on Irish accent, and I'm beautiful." There's this cool hike up here by the cliff. This view around here. Hi, mate. Still out here pulling Muck. Beautiful, beautiful views here. I'm following this path here along the coast, and it's just view after view. It's the greatest hits of this beautiful location. Let's see if I can do some cool cinematography. Nah, I can't. Ah, I'm caught on a blackberry bush. There's blackberries like everywhere here, by the way. So awesome, man. That was pretty dope. Dog, it's just so beautiful. I'm trying to stop saying dog and start saying mate. Hi, mate. I don't know if it'll catch on for me. The Irish guys were roasting me for saying bruv all the time though, so at least for the next few days I'm gonna try to say mate. Oh my gosh, again, it's so beautiful. Here's the path I'm following. I think it's gonna bring me all the way around. I'm just gonna take a moment and try to burn this into my memory. It's so beautiful, it's such a cool moment. You can see like the lighthouses up there. And then you have the like beautiful Irish countryside and all the green right next to it. This is like a perfect clash of like the beautifulness of that I've seen in Ireland. So cool. The countryside. So cool. And the little stone fences. And now I feel like Waking Ned Divine. Oh my gosh, my hair's crazy. And I can't wear my hat because the wind keeps blowing it off. Oh man. Now I'm just back down by the beach, by the coast here. I'm gonna see if I can find a clam. But there's a ton of seagulls, so I think they probably picked over the clams. But that's okay. Wow, no! Oh, I got splashed so good. Oh no, it's so salty. This is pretty dope. There is quite a bit of shells, but the seagulls kind of pick them over a bit. No lunch for me. Just kidding, I'm gonna eat an apple anyway. I'm curious where that goes. I'm gonna have to check that out too. I'm gonna see where this goes now. Something tells me it might be a fancy view. Beach of stones here. That's what I'm talking about, bruv. The cliffs are so dramatic. Brought me to the other side of the peninsula. Cool island over here. Windy as heck. Salt water all over my face. Not vibing with that. Oh, kind of vibing with it, I guess. It's beautiful. Wonder if I can go down there. Dude, you can walk right down on it. I'm down here now. It's kind of scary, I say, knowing I'll be climbing mountains in a couple weeks. See if I can get a cool shot here. So cool, so dramatic. I found a pathway here along the top of the cliffs. So I'm walking along and enjoying the view. I'm curious where this goes. I bet that there's a nice little Gabon-esque kind of view up here. Just leads to a dead end. That's kind of a bummer, but that's okay. Looks like we got some blackberries down here. May have to fuel up. Alright, even more footage from Port Muck. I feel like I've seen it from every angle here. But it's beautiful from every angle. Man, that looks beautiful over there. That's one of the downsides of shooting on the GoPro, is that it has like super clean footage, but you can't zoom with it at all. So hopefully that shows up in post, I don't know. Yeah, this is kind of cool. The tide kind of comes in and hits this island and then goes around it. So you can see the waves coming in from this way. And you can't really see the waves coming in from that way, but they hit at this line in the middle and stop each other. Very neat. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the Causeway. Well, I didn't download the map to the Causeway, so I'm kind of lost in the middle of North Ireland right now. And I'm trying to get some Wi-Fi so that I can download the map so that I can get out of here. So anyway, yeah, I'm in Lairn right now. Went to McDonald's because I was hoping that they would have Wi-Fi, but they don't. So it looks like there's a mall across the street here. So I'm gonna try to go see if I can get some internet over there. Let's do a little flashback to when SaskTel lady said I would be fine. And now I'm in North Ireland with no internet and no maps. Dude, I am so good at driving on the left-hand side of the road. Oh, just like that. So good at it. So got to my first hostel, the Finn McCool hostel at the Giant's Causeway. I'm gonna eat some food and then go check out the Causeway. These things are implanted in the middle of all the roads so that when you drive over it, it like creates a bump, and it's like a speed bump that tells you you're in the middle. It's kind of cool. So beautiful. The water is a lot calmer here than it was over at Port Muck. It's so beautiful. All right, okay, now I'm gonna go over there. Look, I have health insurance. I thought that would be much easier. It looks easy. It's too scary because it's like all rocks underneath it. I do think that it's probably only a V3 or a V2 though. It's called cinematography. Look it up sometime. Some good parkour. I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Giants Causeway, Jackass. Gosh, this is so beautiful. This is awesome. I feel torn between video and just looking at it. Because I don't know, like, this is so cool. Okay, this is a slightly different angle, so it warrants a new video. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good trail. I gotta get moving. I've hiked a lot of trails this year, and if there's one thing I've learned, it's always take a picture of the map. Oh, that is like dope as heck. Also kind of scary. Don't follow me. Looks like nature's Tootsie Roll. Well, I'm at the end of the trail. Let's stop. So I'm gonna head back, and then it looks like there's a trail that kind of goes up on top of the cliffs. So there should be some dramatic views up there. All right, now I'm gonna walk this trail back, and then up there, and then I think it goes over there. Should be pretty cool. And there was only like a little bit of incline, so it's not too bad. And this cliff is like out of Jumanji, man. So cool. Oh yeah, and some Irish countryside, and some sheep. What a unique landscape. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go stand at the end of that. I don't know if you can hear it on camera, but even the crows have an Irish accent. Man, that's so beautiful. Well, Bushmills is like a 40-minute walk from here, so I'm not gonna go there tonight. What I'm gonna do is cook some dinner and then probably eat my dinner at the Causeway because it's so close.
Oh my gosh.
First hostel made supper. Have dinner. All right, ate my supper. Now I'm gonna go see if I can catch this sunset at the Causeway. I'm gonna have to kind of book it a bit. Okay, I'm still trying to get to a better view, but the sunset has begun over the Causeway. Look at those cliffs. Let's see if this sunset gets even more dramatic. It's so surreal that I'm here. This is like, just doesn't even feel real. It's crazy. Well, I think that's all I'm gonna get for the sunset, but that's still pretty beautiful. Today, oh my gosh, it was a lot. Tom phrased it perfectly when he said it's gonna fly by, but also it's a lot. It's a lot. So the driving was like, I'm getting really good at it, and like I know how to do it now, but it's still scary and like stressful, I guess. It's like driving, it's just stressful. Poor Muck was awesome. That was really awesome. And then all the trails here were magnificioso. They were very dramatic views. Hostel's okay. Prep my food for tomorrow. That craft dinner just like, oh man, did that hit the spot. That's day 4 in the books, man. That guy has the worst sleep apnea I've ever heard in my life. Like, I'm genuinely worried he might die in that room. So anyway, can't sleep. I'm in the main room of the hostel now, just doing some stretching. And then maybe I'll get some sleep later tonight. It's part of the adventure, I guess. It's kind of a, I don't know, not a fun part, but that's all right. Playing a little bit of wind down Wii with a super broken controller. Maybe this will put me to sleep. All I have to say right now is Waluigi is a jerk. Oh, you too, Wario?